life before the villa. Everybody knows you from Love Island, but like, what was the normal life of Janae Craig before everything?
Oh my gosh, okay. Before everything, I had to think about it. I was like, what was I doing back in the day? I was doing bottle service at a
Okay.
nightclub.
Yeah.
Yes, bottle girl, of course.
Nice.
But I was also doing a couple businesses. So I had just became like a funded trader right before entering the villa,
Okay.
and I had short-term rentals. I did Airbnb.
Oh,
So I was
period.
like hustling. Yeah, because it's fun being a bottle girl, but like it's not like a forever thing.
Yeah.
So like I gotta get out this club. Like it was tiring.
Where were
Yeah.
you? What city were you in?
Vegas.
Okay, period.
Yeah,
They
I
was
know no
giving
one knows
that
I
money
live there,
though.
but
I know they was giving that
girl,
money.
bank, bank. And it's so hard to like leave because it's so good, but it's also like so tiring.
Yeah.
So you literally work from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., like a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And I was like, my back was hurting, I was getting tired. I said, yeah, let's hustle. So
That's good. Where did you grow where did you grow up?
I'm from Hawaii, Kailua, Hawaii. It's on
Oh
the
my
east side.
gosh.
Yeah. I
What
know no
made
one knows.
Yeah, what made you where did you move to?
Okay, so my dad was in the military.
Okay.
So technically, I was born in Virginia, but I was
Okay.
only there for like a week, so I know nothing about it. And then we moved to like Mississippi, and then we moved to Okinawa, Japan,
Yeah.
and we lived there for 5 years. I'm like partially raised in Japan, and then we moved to Kailua, Hawaii, and then I spent like third grade to my first year of college there,
Yeah.
and then I moved to San Diego for college, San Diego State, and
Period.
now I'm in Vegas.
Period. I love that. What
Yeah.
made you want to join Love Island? What was the process for you? Like what was it?
Good question. I wasn't even thinking. Okay, so originally at the time I was single and what is this? Like 26, 27. I was 26 and I was really tired and I didn't want to be single anymore. They reached out to me and if you do the math, I would have been 27 at the time that would
Yeah.
be like on the show. And I was like, I feel like I'm just too old for the show. I'm like, no, we're gonna have guys that are like, 30 and older. And I was like, I don't know, like, what if you're lying? And ooh, there's such a small amount that was over 30. But I don't know. My friends were like, just do it. Like you're single. Everything that I was doing before obviously wasn't working. Like I was like, might as well take a chance. And like I felt like at that moment, I thought to myself, what a like beautiful story to tell my future kids if I ended up like marrying someone from Love Island. Like we actually met in Fiji on a
Yeah.
show. Like, you know what I mean? I thought it'd be a cute thing to tell my kids. So I was like, you know what? F it, let's do it. And then yeah, I did it.
What was like the process? Because I like my best friend was we just got single and I was like, go be on Love Island. And
You
she
should
was
do
like,
it.
she had
You should
to
do
fill
it.
out all this paperwork. And I was like, they're trying to know
Yes.
everything. They want to know
They want to
every
know,
little thing.
yes, about you, your mama,
Yes,
your
your
like
friend,
your
your
dad, your
cousin.
mailman.
Yeah.
Yes. They do like a really big background like
Yeah.
search, but like okay, so first they DM'd me and I thought it was a scam because it's not like the actual Love Island like Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like scatters, like like the producers that like reach out. But it's not the TV producers, it's like another set.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "We think you'd be a great fit." And I was like, "No, you don't. You're just saying that."
Yeah.
But then I was like, "No, why not?" So first, you have to fill out. I think it's like a good 250 questions,
Yes.
and then you have to go through like a psych test, and the psych test is like 3 hours long. And there's
What?
like a psychiatrist there that like makes sure you're not like cheating or whatever. Yeah, it's a
What?
lot of questions.
Is this in
It's the
person?
questions are really interesting. Oh no, it's on Zoom. Well, mine's like over the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, but like the questions are really interesting. They're like, no, how do I explain those questions? Like, for example, like, have you ever thought of committing murder? And you'd be like, no. But it's like, but if you were to commit murder, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you were to commit murder, like, would you just like, I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? And just like questions like
What?
that to understand like how crazy
Oh my
you are. Yeah. There was
gosh.
a bunch of it. I can't even remember them, but like, yeah, there's a lot of questions.
Oh
And
my
then you
gosh.
submit photos, like selfies. They ask you like the most embarrassing thing you did on a date, and I forgot the guy's name. And so I was like, I'm gonna just guess. And I guessed completely wrong. That was terrible. I sucked. Yeah. And then you just go through like a couple interviews. Like I think there was like 4 or 5, I would say.
Yeah.
And then nothing happens from like, if I'm not mistaken, it was like October, November, all the way to like March.
Yeah.
No calls, no texts. I'm thinking like, okay, cool, whatever. I didn't get it. And out of the blue, they reach out again. I'm like, nah, now you wasting my time. And they're just like, no, like, believe me, you're doing great. And then I got the letter. I think it was like my best friend's birthday, like April the 11th. It's like, do you want to go to Fiji? And then it's like, you leave May, like you leave in a month. And then,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
it was crazy. It's actually really crazy.
How did you
Because even though you get picked, you don't know if you're still going to make the show. So then when you get to
Oh,
Fiji, you do a bunch more interviews.
what? That's crazy.
Yes,
So
girl,
how did
it's
you
like
prepare?
Olympics.
How did you prepare, like
Yeah,
hair, nails, bathing suits? Like
um,
how?
didn't didn't. Why did I pull up with? Thank God I wasn't a sew-in. My hair girl like glued. Oh, she sewed down my wig
Yeah.
because like I was like I don't know if my braids were gonna make. We're there for our season. Girl, I was stressed. We were there for like I want to say 9.5 weeks. It wasn't 10 weeks. It was like 9.5 weeks.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's May 16th or 17th to July 24th.
That's
I mean,
insane.
it was that month.
How was your
Yeah, so
sanity
I
in
just
there? Like no phone, no TV, like just the
non-existent.
girls.
Literally non-existent. No, it's actually kind of peaceful after a while of not having your phone. I think when you don't have your phone in the hotel before you go in the villa, that's like anxious anxiety
Yeah.
because you want to know what's going on in the real world. You want to know how your family's doing, like if you're getting picked or not, because you don't know if you're an OG or not until the night before.
Yeah.
So like that was crazy. But I didn't have my phone for only like 7 days.
Oh,
There's other
okay.
people that didn't have their phone for like 2, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
There's people that didn't have their phone for a month. There's people that didn't have their phone for like the whole like X amount of weeks, and then they get sent home. So it's like that's a
Shoot your shot on Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. That's right, Prize Picks is now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, and every board that much more exciting. So don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks.
Prize Picks is so simple to play. I have gotten all my friends hooked. Football season may be over, but now we can focus on so much basketball. Steph Curry, Jalen Brunson, SGA, these guys can hoop. More. More threes, more points, more assists. More. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Pick from all your favorite sports, anything from basketball, baseball, hockey, UFC, soccer, college basketball, tennis, golf, esports, and more. Football might be over, but there are still many other lineups to be built. New feature alert. PrizePicks now has early payouts. If your player gets off to a hot start, you now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code ANGEL, ANGEL, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code ANGEL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right.
This episode is sponsored by Ally.
Give your savings and assist with Ally Bank's Dynamic Duo. Just like the dynamic duo of me and your pod angel, now we have Ally's Dynamic Duo on here too.
Hey, let's go. We love a dynamic duo. And when it comes to saving money, Ally knows teamwork makes the dream work.
That's why their spending and saving accounts work together to help you reach your goals faster.
These accounts have serious chemistry. Together, tools like Surprise Savings, Roundup, Spinning Buckets, and Saving Buckets help you channel your inner financial playmaker. To find out how your everyday spending habits can unlock next-level savings, visit ally.com/spend-and-save. Again, that's ally.com/spend-and-save.
This has been a Playmaker production.